sand and water. This is how Chieftain Akrog felt stepping through the fourth and final head, as though his whole soul had been taken apart and swirled through an endless ocean of time. Every moment of his life, from seeing the light of the world in the shelter of the elders, to Noag's desperate words only heartbeats ago. It was right there with him. Every moment, every thought, every feeling. Every decision he had made that had led up to this point. The Eclipse Goddess saw them all.
They felt that too.
Like Noag knew not who he was anymore.
The Eclipse Goddess. Let them lose no more time, Chieftain. The cub's head awaits.
He will lead the way. Is it just Akrog, or feels this place strange?
It feels brittle.
Muck with sparkling udders. What is that?
Akrog knows not. But it is like it is speaking to the gift of spirits. Let them look. The gift. It whispers again.
What? What feels Akrog?
Hard to say. It is like smooth water.
Big blood mean he see himself?
It is true, but the rest of the place, it looks different. But it is all wavy, like air over a fire. It hurts to look at it.
Strange. Grimoire just sees a floating orb. Maybe try touching it.
That could be dangerous.
Or helpful.
They will explore the rest of this place first. Maybe they will not even need this thing.
Saska's thoughts exactly. Come on, let them find that ugly head.
He is going. Strange how there are no other bone people here. What happened to the kin who lived here?
Good question. Maybe there never were kin in this place. Only the High Priest.
He no go lonely?
Let Grimoire take a closer look.
If he
is on his way.
Great! More problems to smash!
They don't hurt Big Blood! Afraid of an old troll? They should be. What on earth is this?
What this?
No, I'll go look.
That not the same growth that corrupted the fields in Shauna's temple. The cub did this.
Lord, smash them! This looks interesting.
What this?
Let Grimoire take a closer look.
Moving on.
This?
Interesting.
That looks like the sarcophagus, no? Rot it. This whole place is overgrown.
And is it just Saska? Or is that fog making him dizzy?
It is true. It is full of gloom, hex power.
He just roots, no? Maybe Noag can tear? Little blood.
Noag's hide! It burn! Then there is no getting through here. They must find another way, Chieftain.
Maybe they can burn it. Grimoire could hex a fire totem, no?
Sadly not. If the hex power of this corruption is a flood, then Grimoire's hexes are but a spark. This is the cub's doing, Chieftain. If its hexes were so simple to banish, then it would be no help to the Moonkin either way.
Can he not at least try?
Grimoire can, but it will not work.
Well, they can try to find another way, but Akrog doubts there is one. Just look, the whole room is walled off.
Walls never stopped the Moonkin until now, did they? Grimlore speaks true, Akrog. Let them at least try. There must be a way. Although Zazka is starting to wonder whether the cub could cure the Moonkin of the rot, even if it wanted to. So far, all this creature seems to bring about is lying, madness, and death.
Life and death are just two sides of the same spirit, Ward. If anyone can cure the rot and crush the hunters, it is the cub.
That is a question for later. Let them find the head first. Let them leave this room for now. They...
Big blood! Look! Shiny!
What is that? That is a spirit ward, but only half of it. And it is not weathered at all. It gleams like a new brittlebone pierce stick.
That is... strange. It must have been here for thousands of moons.
True. It also does something to the gift of spirits like that sphere. They should look for the other half.
Go join the world!
He cannot do that yet.
You find out. Let Zazka get a proper look.
What is this?
They will regret this. What this?
Let Akrog see. What is
You
this?
find out. Going now.
What
Interesting.
Gath is this?
Probably.
Akrog is feeling the gift again. Something is here.
No, I'll go look.
By Magua. Grimlore, what just happened?
Grimlore knows not. Some sort of time window, perhaps?
Brittle bones look like they really hear, though. Zazka doubts they are. They seem to not even be aware of them.
Let Akrog try something.
Wish I had a different answer, but it's the best I can give. Sometimes there's really nothing we can do but to stay strong and move on, even if it feels like betrayal towards them. Your Reverence? Is something wrong?
Forgive me, Vartos. I wish there was another way.
Ishara!
Forgive me.
So it was just a normal time window after all?
No. The normal time windows feel more distant. Akrog knows not how else to put it. This one, it felt so close, as though those brittle bones were standing right here.
It is true. Grimlore could even smell them. But that was the Hierophant again, Ishara. And she killed this brittlebone hexer just like she killed Hiran's priestess.
Well, whatever happened between these brittle bones, it matters not. The Moonkin need to find the... Wait. What is that? Mudboss tusks. That thing, it was not here before. Or maybe Akrog just saw it not.
No, he is right. It was not here before. Maybe it... Zazka knows not. Fell out of the time window?
Maybe Akrog knew not this was possible. He... Wait. That spirit ward is the second half of the one from the sarcophagus. And it is just like the other half, perfectly clean and bright.
That is strange. It must have been here for thousands of moons. Let Zaska take a look at this. He is no scrapper, but this should be an easy fix.
Sure.
All right. Let him see. That is... Mug was others.
It shaped itself back together.
That is one rod of a strange spirit ward, trusted one. It looks so out of place.
It still speak to Big Blood's gift?
It does. Maybe... Of course. That sphere, the one that looks like smooth water. Back there now. What should he do? The gift whispers again. That way.
All right. Big Blood, be careful.
He is. Worry not. The water mirror, it becomes clearer. It is like... It is pulling Akrog towards it.
Put it into the center, Chieftain. Do it!
He will. Magua guide them. By Magua just happened.
It all look different now. Teleport Hex?
No. No, this is the same place. Only... tusks, of course.
It is true, Chieftain. This is the then, the past, as the Brittlebones call it. The Moonkin somehow traveled through time to a point where the sacred seal still lived in this place.
All right. Consider Zaska's mind exploded.
If this is the then, maybe the Moonkin can find the cub's head here. Perhaps the corruption has not yet reached the sarcophagus room.
Good thinking. But they will also need to find a way back into the now, will they not?
They will. But maybe there is another of those spirit wards, of those time keys. Perhaps it could take them back into the now, just like this one took them to the then.
The Chieftain speaks true. They should...
Little Blood, something wrong?
No, I not know.
Spit it out, little big oaf. Why looks he like a beak shat on his breakfast?
It just... If this is then, it mean Crumple and Sire still alive, no? They still out there.
The sacred seal lived here many thousands of moons ago. Crumb was not even born at that time.
But Narjak was. He firstborn. He lives since Zarek shaped trolls and greenskin from animal people. Crumple tell Noak so.
True.
Little Blood is right. They should go out there and find him. The Moonkin live not in the then, so they cannot die there either.
It is not that simple, Chieftain. First, they know not if they can even leave this place and stay in the then. Grunwa thinks not. And even if they could, maybe the sacred seal Brittlebones are still alive and would crush the Moonkin the moment they step through that hex gate. Even if they find Narjak, how know they what would happen? Neither Akra, nor Grunwa, nor Zaska, nor Noad should be alive in the then. So maybe it would make something bad happen to Narjak, or all of them.
But no, I just want them back, Big Blood. Sire, Crumple, all of them. He want them back.
Akrog wants that too. But they never will come back, Little Blood. All they can do is make sure the hunters and the chainers bleed for what they did.
Bleed. Big Blood speak true.
Make them bleed and suffer for every kin they take.
Noag, the cub, and every single moonkin. The fallen will live on through their enemy's blood. Now come, let them explore this place.
No one go there. Time to destroy.
Akrog is listening.
What this?
Time to move on.
Zarska the Lightsaber.
Moving now.
What is that? Moving on. Blast them down.
What should he do?
You find out.
This looks interesting.
You will lead the way.
They will not get away. Survive! Smash them!
He cannot do that yet.
Zarska must be taken. One lucky way.
Akrog is ready.
If he insists. Can Zarska help?
Let Grimlore take a closer look.
Raging water. No way they are getting through here.
True. Grimlore thinks he has an idea. Let them head back to the smooth water sphere. There was something on the way. What
Grimlore had an idea.
It is true. There was a strange brittle bone contraption near the smooth water sphere. Grimlore has seen similar ones during his time as a slave. Maybe it can help. Come.
He moving. No, I'll go look. What this? Let Zarska get a proper look. Ready for action.
Grimlore is here.
Is this the contraption Grimlore spoke of?
pump, it is called. A dwarven creation. It controls the flow of water.
Can it make the water down there go away?
He thinks so. Moonblood, give that thing a taste of a moonkin crush stick.
He means smash?
He does.
Wongo boom!
Akrog is ready. He is going.
And it is gone. This is fascinating. Great! More problems to smash!
This looks interesting.
Going now. For the Moon King!
He cannot do that yet.
What is needed of him?
Well, how pretty. That a farm?
A garden, Grimlore thinks. Trees and plants put there to look pretty. But it is no normal one. Grimlore senses lots of hex power in there. They should look at it, Chieftain.
Right now! The voice of the moon! Even the words were not accepted enough. You're here! Zazka is listening.
Let Grimlore take a closer look. Grimlore is ready.
Go look. Interesting. Probably.
What on Urgath is this?
Interesting. It looks as if the tears are keeping the corruption at bay, no?
It is true, but... rot it.
What?
No matter. Let them look around this place. Grimlore has an idea, but he is not sure it will work. This looks
Wait. They see the bark? This is an elder oak.
What is?
A very, very sturdy and powerful tree that can live through even the longest droughts and hardest storms. It is supposed to only grow in the most fertile ground, though. So Zazka has no idea what it is doing here.
Could be the tears' hex power, no?
It is true. They bring life to everything around them, creature or plant.
You find out. Look! Little glow blob!
Probably drawn in by Mugwa's tears.
They need to look around more.
Let Akrog see.
Curse it. Just like Grimlore thought.
What is?
It barely has any hex power left. Let them keep looking.
What is this? Interesting. This is like a healing hex. Akrog's hide feels thicker just standing next to it.
The tears. And the hex power is keeping the cub's corruption away.
What this?
All right. Grunk.
More glow blob!
Little blob. Oh, rot it. Grongor wanted to speak, no?
It is true. He thought that maybe the tears here could help them clear the corruption from the sarcophagus room.
Zazka had the same idea. Why not try it?
Because their hex power has waned over the years. This is what Grunwa was going to say, no?
It is true. Well, maybe there will be another way. For now... Big Blood, look!
A Nidari lair. This helps them not, Little Blood. They need the cub's head or a way to get into the sarcophagus room.
Lord, no. But look what finding lair. Wait, that is another spirit ward. This looks just like the one they found, no? The one that took them into the then.
And it is all rusty and weathered. Maybe it is the opposite of the other ward. Like its dark echo, no? The question is, how ended this up in the Nidari lair? The last one came through a time window. Akrog understands that. But this?
Good question. But Nidari feel drawn to shiny things, no? Maybe they found it somewhere in the temple and brought it to their lair. And I'd find!
Well done, Little Blood. If this works how Akrog thinks it does, they might be able to travel through the then and the now whenever they need to. Maybe... Akrog has an idea. Come, back to the smooth water sphere. What should he do?
It is all so shiny. Mugwa's incredible udders. Zaska still cannot believe they traveled into the then.
Nah. But the head is all that matters. They must find the head.
Only fools get into the moon.
Take a closer look.
He go there.
This looks interesting. What Humbergath is this?
What is that? Let Zaska get a proper look.
He is going.
He moving. They messed with the wrong tribe. Find out, see? What this?
He is on his way.
No, I'll go look.
What is this? Now it feels like it is pushing Akrog back.
He hopes it will bring them back to the now. Or is that the then now? Mugwa's time-traveling utters. This is confusing.
It will be fine.
It worked. They are back in the now.
It is true. But what plans the chieftain to do? The sarcophagus room is still corrupted.
Maybe. But Little Blood smashed the pumps in the then, so the raging water is gone. If they can clear the whole path to the sarcophagus room in the Then by traveling between the two times, they might simply pick up the cub's head there.
Good thinking, trusted one. Seems like he picked up some of Zazka's wits after all.
He tries his best.
Can Zazka help?
Lord, go there. On his way.
Going now. Noah, go.
In that direction?
Smash them!
Will guide his hand. Let Grimlore take a closer look.
You find out. Probably.
Akrog is listening.
This looks interesting.
Interesting.
Let
Probably.
Akrog see.
What this?
What is this?
Grimlore will go there.
They will not get away from Zazka! Noah, go look.
Let Grimlore take a closer look.
Let Akrog see. What is this?
Let Zazka get a proper look.
What on Urgath is this? Time to move on.
This.
You will lead the way. He is going.
He go there.
He cannot do that yet.
What now? Looks interesting.
More trouble.
Let Grimlore take a closer look.
Great. More problems to smash.
What on Urgath is this?
Interesting. Probably. No, I'll go look. Let Zazka get a proper look. You find out. Can a troll not rest for a moment? They messed with the wrong tribe. Can Zazka help?
What is this?
No, I'm not look.
This looks interesting.
Going on.
What on Urgath is this? Let Grimlore take a closer look. This looks interesting. He is going. What on Urgath is this?
Going now.
Look, another one of those strange time windows.
See what it shows.
Lieutenant Akrog, see? Those two again.
Hierophant Ishara and High Priest Vartos. Focus, Chieftain. What spoke they of?
Yes. You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Vartos.
Your Reverence, what are you doing here? The next renewal...
Is not due for a few more moons, I'm aware. There's something we need to discuss.
Certainly. Shall we speak in my study?
Yes, let's do that.
Follow me then. Oh, and Ishara, I'm so sorry about what happened to Galia. I hope you know.
What?
Nothing. Let's carry on.
This must have taken place before the first time window they saw. The one where she crushed him and leached his power.
Zazka was thinking the same thing. And they spoke of Galia, no? That was the priestess of Nihalf, the one from the Hex Bubble. Maybe what happened to her caused Ishara to, well...
They will never know. And it matters not. But look, Chieftain. Something came through the window again. At his service.
You find out. Let Zazka get a proper look.
This looks interesting. What can he do for the tribe?
No one go there. Head towards certain doom. Sure, why not?
He is going.
Grungwald will go there.
He will lead the way.
Let Grung closer look.
All right. And here they go again.
He is on his way.
What is this? Moving now.
Go join the war!
Akrog is ready.
What on Urgath is this?
If he insists. Going now. They are hurting run!
What are these hex walls, Grimlore? They feel almost as powerful as the hex gate seals.
That is because they are. Grimlore thinks this is the seal the Hibernians kept speaking of. The one the Hierophant went into the temples every few moons to renew.
Mugwa's devious utters, of course. That is why they go around the whole sarcophagus room.
Ah, this is rotten bad, Chieftain. There is no way they can get through these hex walls. No way. This is hexing worthy of a god.
Godlike hexing or not, they can at least try. Akrog will not let some stupid wall stop them.
Go ahead then, try. Hit it with a crush stick. Throw his best hexes at it. It will not help. Grimlore has been hexing his entire life, and he knows when he meets his match.
Grimlore is right, trusted one. Think about it. If the sacred seal conjured these hex walls to keep the cubs safe, why would a few trolls be able to get through it?
Saska speaks true.
Then they will just go back to the now, when the hex walls were not there.
Not the hex walls, but the rotten corruption. They cannot reach the sarcophagus, not here, and not then, and they are running out of time.
Well, despair will not help them. They have not searched this entire place yet. There must be a way.
And Saska thinks he just found it. See the scrap bars over there? Saska might be able to fit through them. Maybe he can reach the sarcophagus room from underground.
That is dangerous. It is likely the hex gates go deep into the soil. And when it is dark, Zaska might not even see them. They could cut him in two.
No! Moonkin needs Zaska whole! Even the prettiest and wholest Moonkin will not help if the tribe gets untusked by a horde of hunters. Just let him try, trusted one.
Fine. But the moment he feels the hex wall, he will come back, all right?
Sure.
Akrog is listening.
Zaska is listening.
What should he do?
Zaska is right at home. Huh, what now? More trouble?
Akrog is ready.
Ready for action.
Of him.
This way? Interesting. Probably. No way they can get through here. Oh, Mugwa's cursed rotten beak shit utters. Shit! The ground has almost come through the place. Maybe, of course. This is it. Back to the others now. Moving on. What is that? Time
Zazka has the cub's head not. The tunnel led not to the sarcophagus room then.
It did. But the room is as corrupted there as it is in the now. Even if there was a way through those rotten hex walls, there is no way they can get to the sarcophagus.
No. There must be a way. There must!
And Zazka thinks there is. The Mugwist tear seedling Grimlore plucked before the devouring. The one for that tribe camp to last. Has Grimlore it still?
He has. They are a bit weaker because Grimlore had not enough bone dust to keep them healthy. But it still lives. But if Zazka is thinking about planting it there to keep the corruption away, like in that garden, it will not work. It is only a seedling and barely has any hex power.
Until it grows. Zazka wants to plant the seedling in the them, and then travel back into the now. That is it, no?
Great minds think alike.
Grimlore knows not.
Grimlore. Akrog knows this plant has become a totem to him. But this is more important.
It is not about that, Chieftain. The seedling, Grimlore thinks not that it will survive that close to the corruption. It is impossible.
Why not? In that forest here, the garden, the tears even fought it back.
True, because there were dozens, and had probably been there long before this corruption started. A nightmare swarm of beaks can tear apart an entire greenskin horde, but a single one? They would crush it in the blink of an eye.
Curse it.
Can they not at least try?
They could, but it would be pointless. The hex power is just not strong enough. The only thing... No, this is foolish.
Just say it, Grimlore. There is no time.
A blood-giving. A blood-giving might give the seedling the hex power it needs to survive and beat the corruption.
He means a sacrifice.
Like when the Bone Seers spill their blood to summon Mugwa's cub. Grimlore would do it without hesitation. But there is no way he can get into the sarcophagus room with those cursed rotten hex walls all around it.
No way for Grimlore.
No one will sacrifice himself. Not Grimlore, not Zazka, not Noag, not Akrog.
Noag no understand. What is sacrifice? No matter, little big oaf. No matter at all. Remembers Grimlore what he asked Zazka before the devouring? Whether Zazka wanted everyone to shun him?
Wait, this is not...
It is a stab to the heart. Every time they call him names. Every time they invite Zazka not to their hunts. Every time they pretend he is not there. It is a stab to the rotten heart. Still, Zazka is a moonkin. No matter what they say. And if Zazka's weak worm-eater blood might end up saving the mighty tribe, all the rotten better. He would do it just to see the looks on their faces.
No, Akrog will not let Zazka do this. He will stay right here and help them find another way.
This is not Akrog's choice to make. Just be careful. That thing, it... Oh, Mugwa. Just let this be worth it.
Zazka!
The seedling! He took the seedling! What on Urgath is this?
Can a troll not rest for a moment? Be moving.
Grimlore is here.
Head towards certain doom. Sure, why not? Going now. Interesting. Probably. One deep cut in the belly, then across. All right, the seedling first. Look. Prettier than Zaska ever was. Better make this mean something, rotten beast. Make this mean something.
That was him. Akrog. Akrog feels it.
What mean? What Zaska do? Where he go?
As Grimlore said, the explanations must wait. Let them go back into the now, Chieftain.
But
Akrog, please. They are running out of time.
let him. Grimoire.
Chieftain.
Grimoire said. He said that the blood hex might not give the seedling the strength to survive through time. How likely is it?
Grimoire knows not. All they can do is pray to Magua and hope.
Magua watch over them then.
She will do it. Let them return to the now.
He go there. Big blood, look! It's so beautiful. And black roots are gone.
It is true.
Magua is powerful.
He find out.
Magua's bloody tusks. He is alive. He is alive!
Falling. Zaska. Falling.
But only barely.
Falling. Grimoire must do thing!
He will. Magua praise this flesh, shine her light into his blood and onto his hide, and grant him new life.
It worked. He...
Zaska! That is his name. What by Magwa's grumbling utters happened? The seedling, he...
Look around, Zaska. It worked. This is the now, and the corruption is gone.
Then why the rot is Zaska still here?
Grimoire thinks he knows, but maybe this can wait. They must open the sarcophagus.
All right, then. Let them find that head and get out of here.
No egg see no head though. Where is?
Probably inside the stone. This looks like some kind of brittle bone contraption again. A chest. Come.
Zaska is listening. not here. What this?
Akrog sees no sticks to pull. Zazka?
Zazka sees none either. Just stone.
Then crush it, Noad. They have no time for this.
Will that not harm the cub?
It will not. Remember, it is said that no weapon in the world can harm the cub's hide. It is a mystery how these brittle bones could do it.
True. All right, little blood. Smash it. Empty.
No. No, this makes no sense. There must be a hidden spot. They must keep looking.
But where? There is nothing here. Grungwar can see it.
But
The air. Sense the air, Akrog.
What?
It is hard to explain. But Zazka, he remembers what he saw while his spirit was gone. Use the gift of spirits, Akrog.
All right. The gift. It whispers again.
Grungwar is ready.
Aeonir, guide me. No. No! Bartos! You bastard!
My head was never here. Even back then.
Then where is it? It must be somewhere.
It is here. But it also is not. No understand. Zazka hardly does himself. But he knows it is true. When his spirit was gone, he saw another place. A place between the then and the now. Or rather, above it.
And this place had something to do with how Akrog summoned the time window.
No, that place is a time window. A giant one that spans across the entire temple. This is how it is possible for everything here to move between the then and the now.
Of course, that makes sense. The smooth water sphere is not the mighty Timex. It is only the gate.
Grungwar speaks true. Dorag's head spin.
This is all interesting. But where is the head? They must find it.
Is it not obvious? Right here, but in the time window world. The high priest of this place must have hidden it there to keep it even safer. And not even the Hierophant was aware of that. Or who knows? Maybe he sensed that she was coming to kill him and take the head and put it into the time window world for safety. They will never know, and it matters not, Trusted One. What matters is that they find a way to get there.
But how? They cannot just kill themselves, can they?
No, but
The High Priest's corpse. They remember the first time window they saw, where the Hierophant killed the High Priest and took his power? His corpse must still be there. And if he was able to hide the Field Dog's head in the time window world, then he must have had a key for that one too.
Then they must go back to the first time window. Now!
This is it. Can Zazka dig here?
you find out. Easy. There. That must be him.
Search his pockets, Chieftain. In that direction?
No, I'll go look.
So brittle, these bones. All right. Nothing.
Try using the gift then. It will work. Zazka feels it.
All right. Still not... Wait. Wait. There is something. This must be it. The hidden time key.
It glow, and Noak see through.
There will be time for wonder later. Let them get back to the smooth water sphere.
Zaska's thoughts exactly. You find out.
All right. Magua praised. Is this it?
It is. This is the place Zaska saw.
And he was right. The cub's head is right there.
What this?
Finally. The last part.
Is it just Zaska? Or is that thing smiling?
It is not moving at all. Noag spoke it to him again.
No, but he still feel his hide, prequel. It's strange.
How else would a troll feel in the presence of a god? Come, chieftain. Back to the tribe camp. They have been away far too long.
Akrog feels it pushing.
Grungwa will go there.
Let Zaska get a proper look.
Stepping through the hex gate, Akrog's mind once more became like sand and water. Like last time, the memory he saw was a solid one. Battle and roars, the hunter attack. Akrog fights by his sires and Nurbok's side, brittlebone after brittlebone falling under their mighty crush sticks. They are going to make it. They are the Moonkin. They are Mogwa's chosen. They will not fall to... A scream! Sire stands before Nurbok and Akrog, arms outstretched. A spike as big as a tree has pierced right through his chest. A spike that should have hit Akrog. Chaos. The next thing Akrog knows, he kneels by his dying sire's side. Narjak's gaze is like fog. Take care of them, cub, he says. Them and him. Both.
Magwa's tusks. Where is everyone?
That is a rotten good question.
Chieftain, Norse claws, we thought you'd never return.
What is he talking about? They were only gone for a few hours.
A few hours? What do you mean? You were gone for 3 days.
Days?
The smooth water sphere. Every time the Moonkin used it, they must have shaken up the time.
Smooth water sphere?
It matters not. Tell them what is going on here. Where is the tribe?
It's complicated. Remember you sent the ill and old Moonkin to the coast, the Meadowland, because the field dog had corrupted all the food around here?
Of course they remember. Has something happened to them?
Well, somehow the Chainers and the Hunters caught wind of them, and they are headed for them right now.
Magwa's tusks. Those are no warriors. They will be easy prey.
Great warrior Nurbok, or whatever you call him now, thought the same thing. That's why he pushed the Eye Master and Chieftain Cabrax to take all the warriors and travel to the coast to fend them off.
If they left a sunup ago, they will reach the coast soon. The Moonkin must resurrect the cub now.
So, you found the head?
Noag has it. What needs the stranger for the resurrection ritual? Can you do it straight away?
I would have preferred a bit of time to study the reassembled body first, but in theory, yes, I can do it.
Into the sarcophagus, and let them pray to Magwa this works.
What now?